Hi, I'm Ron Nesper with Miller Industries. Today we're going to talk about the proper operation of car carriers. At Miller Industries, we design all of our subframes to be full length to provide maximum support for the bed, as well as enabling the bed to properly line up with the bed lock. That being said, when operating the carrier, there are a few things you can do to maximize the life of that carrier. This applies to our Series 10 carrier all the way up through our Series 40 industrial carriers. The first step is to slide the bed rearward about 12 to 24 inches to clear the bed lock. The second step is to tilt the carrier until the subframe stabilizer contacts the ground. The reason we want the subframe stabilizer on the ground when sliding the bed forward and backward is to make sure that these slide rails don't deflect. We want them to be straight. When the slide rails are maintained straight, there's no pressure on a bottom flange of the slide rail as this moves back and forth along the subframe. If the subframe stabilizer is off the ground when sliding the bed forward and backward, the pressure between the slide pads gets extremely high. And sliding the bed back and forth with high pressure puts undue stress and wear on your wear pads. So if you want to maximize the life of your wear pads, always put the subframe stabilizer on the ground when sliding the bed up and down the inclined subframe. The next step is to slide the bed rearward until the approach plate contacts the ground. Next, we want to hook up the vehicle for winching onto the bed. If the carrier is equipped with a manual shift winch, make sure the clutch handle is fully engaged before winching the vehicle up the bed. As you're winching the vehicle onto the bed, make sure there is nobody behind the vehicle. With the vehicle winched onto the carrier bed, we want to properly secure the load. Once the load is secured, slide the bed up the inclined subframe. Notice that the subframe stabilizer is on the ground while the weight of the load and the bed are transferring onto the truck. The bed should be slid substantially forward before lowering it onto the truck frame. And finally, slide the bed forward until it engages the bed lock. When the bed is slid forward into the bed lock, ideally we would like the bed lock to pull the front of the bed down 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch. This will help stop the bed from rattling on the subframe and truck frame as the truck is driving down the road. Following these procedures will prolong the life of your carrier. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our news feed to stay up to date on all the latest news and information from Miller Industries.
Miller Industries, the world leader in towing and recovery equipment.
This video is for product demonstration purposes only and is not intended for training or instructional purposes. Situations vary, and operators should rely on their own professional knowledge and safety procedures when conducting actual recoveries.